Alright, Saxon Course 2, Lesson 16. It's on the U.S. Customary System and function tables. So we know that 16 ounces equals 1 pound and 2,000 pounds equals 1 ton with the U.S. system. So if a pickup truck can carry a load of half a ton, how many pounds can the pickup truck carry? So a ton is 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. Well, it can only carry half of that, so half of 2,000 pounds is 1,000 pounds. Okay. With units of length, we have 12 inches equal 1 foot, 3 feet equal 1 yard, 1,760 yards is 1 mile, and 5,280 feet equals 1 mile. So my question is, 1 yard is equal to how many inches? Well, we know that 1 foot is equal to 12 inches. And I know that 1 yard is equal to 3 feet. So to find my answer, I'm going to multiply 3 feet by 12 inches. So I'm going to do 3 times 12 inches, which is equal to 36 inches. So a mountain bicycle is about how many feet long? With this one, you have to figure out how long a mountain bicycle is. So a mountain bicycle is about 5 or 6 feet long. So if we do 5 feet, so I would say about 5 feet long. 5 or possibly 6 feet long. And that one's just figuring out in your head about how long it should be. Okay, this next part is on liquid measurements. So we have, in the U.S., we have gallon, half gallon, quart, pint, cup, and then ounces in a cup. So 8 ounces equals 1 cup, 2 cups equal a pint, 2 pints equal a quart, and 4 quarts are in a gallon. So if Steve drinks 8 cups of water every day, how many quarts of water does he drink a day? So we know that 2 cups equals a pint. So 8 cups is going to be the same as 4 pints. 8 cups equals 4 pints. And 4 pints, there's 2 pints in 1 quart, so 2 pints is equal to 2 quarts. All right, this next one has to deal with temperature, and we in the U.S. use the Fahrenheit scale. So how many Fahrenheit degrees are between the freezing and boiling temperatures of water? So the freezing temperature of water is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Boiling is 212 degrees Fahrenheit. So to find the difference, we're going to do 212 minus 32. Okay, 2 minus 2 is 0. We're going to borrow. 11 minus 3 is 8, and then 1. So it's 180 degrees Fahrenheit difference between boiling and freezing. Alright, this next part is about function table. So a function is a rule that identifies a relationship between 2 sets of numbers. So in this case we have input pounds and output ounces. Okay. Now what they want you to do with this problem is describe the rule. So if I have 1 pound, I get 16 ounces out of it. If I have 2 pounds, I get 32 ounces out of it. So part A, the rule is that we're going to multiply the number of pounds by 16. So multiply the pounds by 16. That's the rule. Multiply by 16. On B, it asks you that Maddie weighs 7 pounds when she was born. Use that rule to figure out how many ounces she weighed. So if she weighed 7 pounds, I'm going to multiply that by 16 to figure out how many ounces she weighed. So she weighed a total of 112 ounces at birth. Here, Hannah bought 4 yards of fabric to make a costume for a school play. Make a function table that shows the number of feet, output, for the given number of yards, input. Then use this function table to find the number of feet of fabric Hannah bought. So first I'm going to draw my function table. Okay, I have my output and my input. Sorry, wrong way. Input and then output. Okay. So if she bought 1 yard of fabric, then she would have 3 feet of fabric, because we know that 1 yard equals 3 feet. So then if she bought 2 yards, then she would end up with 6 feet. 3 yards would be 9, and 4 yards would be 12, and 5 yards would be 15. So we need to figure out the number of feet of fabric she bought. Well, she bought 4 yards of fabric, so here's the 4, and the output is 12. So she has 12 feet of fabric. And that's my answer. That's it for this lesson.